Hi, everybody. I'm going to talk a little bit about the way we grade or gauge our level of depression and anxiety. The way I do it, when people come in, I usually use a 0 to 10 scale, 10 being the worst, 0 being not at all. With depression, we count 8, 9, and 10 as actually thinking about hurting yourself or someone else. That's a high level of depression. That's a dangerous level. 0, 1, 2 is usually pretty low and mild. Somewhere in the moderate levels where a lot of people come in here. With anxiety, 8, 9, and 10 would be panic attack, which would be the extreme end of anxiety. 0, 1, 2 of anxiety could be actually motivational. For instance, if you have a test coming up or something like that, that level of anxiety can actually motivate you to study for it. I've had some pretty big tests in my day, and the ones I've had anxiety about and put the time in and studied for, I've done much better on. What made me study? The anxiety. So anxiety isn't necessarily always bad. Depression's a little different. I feel like that one's not quite as functional as anxiety. So if you have a little bit of anxiety, it's not necessarily the end of the world. Now, if you're having, daily panic attacks, that's a little bit different. That's something that you never definitely want to get looked at. So you just rate it from 0 to 10, and if you're worried and you're concerned that maybe you're dealing with some of that, just rate it for a couple of days. Maybe keep it in your phone on the notepad on the phone, or write it down in a notebook or on a calendar or something. And if you see you're having, 6, 7, 8 daily, then it's something you're going to want to look into. For depression, common treatments, as always, would be counseling. Antidepressants work pretty well. Fish oil, vitamin B, those types of things are pretty good. Anxiety, vitamin B seems to work pretty well for people. Breathing techniques, meditation, all that kind of stuff is usually pretty good. Exercise, good nutrition, and good sleep, as always, that's something that's extremely important. So you want to just rate it from 0 to 10, figure out where you're at. Something else to help you identify which one it is would be, think about anxiety as worry about the future. Panic is right now. Depression is typically about the past. So if you find a lot of your thoughts are ruminating about past issues or things that happened to you years and years ago, it's probably more depressive. Symptoms of depression would be sadness, some anger. With males, we tend to get a little more angry sometimes than females. So depression's about the past, panic's about right now, anxiety's about the future. Symptoms of anxiety are nervous, worried, apprehension, kind of a feeling of danger, something bad's going to happen. So identify what it is, rate it from 0 to 10, and that's kind of how we do it. There are assessments out there like the Beck Depression Inventory, and there's some others too, so feel free to Google away on that one. If you like this video, share it. Any questions, feel free to email me, and thanks for your time.